Hold
One,
on,
two,
hold on.
testing, testing.
Yeah,
Oh.
sound okay. It's doing a sound check here. Sound check one, two,
Hello,
three.
hello. Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Testing, testing.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it's working. Let's go.
All right. Well, welcome everyone. Today we're going to be having another one of our bi-monthly live streams. In this stream, we are on our one of our 202 servers, our building class servers, and we are in our city map. We have this awesome city map we've been working on. It's not quite done, but we got a lot of builds on here, and we are going to be having a couple of students joining us. I can see one over there. And for those who don't know, we are Playful Digital Learning. We combine gaming with learning, and we have online Minecraft survival classes, creative, redstone. We do writing, game design, video editing, and many, many more classes. These streams are meant to be more casual, where we introduce students to some of the basic principles of a given subject. But our classes are definitely more structured, more academically inclined. So I am very excited. I think should we let our students in?
Yeah. Let's get started.
All right, let's see. Let's see who we got in here. We got one student in here. Let's see.
Let's let him into. Okay, got him.
Hi, welcome. Can you hear me, Trappy 59?
Yes.
Awesome. Welcome, welcome. I'm Mr. Josh. And we are going to be building some really awesome stuff today. We're in our city map. I don't know if you can tell by looking around, but we're kind of in like a town square. And we're going to head over to the actual city part. So if you could please follow me. I'm 2424 Minecraft here in the blue shirt. So we're gonna head into we got the town hall here. We also have Miss Lucy with us here today.
Hello. I'm
And
Miss Lucy.
we're gonna head over to the build site. So, have you played Minecraft before?
Yeah.
You have? Are you familiar with the controls?
Not on the computer because I usually play on my tablet.
Oh, okay. So if you look down at your keyboard, you'll notice like the W, A, S, and D keys. They're all kind of right next to each other, right? W, A, S, D.
Okay?
And W is forward, and S is backwards, and then A is left and D is right. See how they're all kind of right next to each other?
Yeah, I got it.
Awesome. And then depending on where you move your mouse, what direction you move your mouse in, is where you're going to move. So if I just hold down W, right, I'll go in a straight line. But then if I turn my head, you see now I'm kind of going in a circle, right?
Sure.
Awesome. So can you follow me into this building here? We've got our kind of like our hub, and we're going to go to the very back of it. We got a little subway back there,
Yeah.
and it's going to take us to our city.
Yeah.
Awesome. So we're going to go in here, and then if you step on those pressure plates, if you walk up to them, those stone pressure plates on the ground, and you step on them, that'll teleport you to our city. So
Yeah.
why don't you go first, and I'll be right after you. Awesome. And I'll do the same. And you can see now we are in the city train station. So if you walk up these stairs, you will see we have arrived at our city.
Whoa.
And do you know how to fly on the computer?
Yeah, double. I click space 2 times.
Yeah, perfect. Good job. So why don't we fly just over here in this direction? We've got this awesome library build over here. We got this massive library. And our goal for today is to try to build our own library. Not necessarily, we're not really copying this, right? but we're going to use this build kind of like as inspiration, just to kind of see what it's all about. So why don't we try to go inside and check it out? Do you remember how to? Oh, you do. Awesome. Fast learner. I was going to say, you remember how to get down from flying. Awesome. So you can see here in our library, we've got a villager, but the villager's not moving. Do you know how we were able to do that?
Nuh-uh.
So there is a special command called the summon command in Minecraft, and you can summon in any mob you want, and there's a little tag you can add at the end of it called no AI. So this villager doesn't have any AI. Like if I bump him, right? He's not going anywhere. He's not moving around because normally, right, villagers like to run around and go all over the place. Kind of hard to control them. So we have our dutiful employee there. And what are some things that you notice about this bill right away? Like some different, yeah, go ahead.
The walls are built out of like a stone.
Yeah, this is granite. So this is the redstone. I was gonna say this is the redstone in Minecraft, but like the red
Colored.
stone, not redstone
Yeah.
like the electricity. Um, and then you can see over here we've got some item frames on the tables that are holding, like the books. That's okay, don't worry about it. And to make lamps here, we've got. Do you know what this kind of stick-looking thing is?
Wait a sec, I just
No worries.
end rod.
Yeah, we use an end rod, and then we use the quartz pillars, but you can use basically any block just to make whatever colored lamp you want. So that's a little idea for you for lighting. And what we did is we chose the granite block because it works really well with bricks. So if I put down, let me grab some here. I'm in my inventory. I'll grab some different blocks to show you. So if I put these down kind of right next to each other, right, you can see they're all a similar color,
Yeah.
right? And sometimes that can be a good idea when you're planning a build to choose blocks that are kind of similar colors or textures, because then if you look at the build, especially from far away, right, it adds more detail to it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Awesome, cool. Did you have any questions for me so far about this build?
No.
No? Well, if you want to see something really cool, let's head over to the back wall here. This is our building class, but we also have a redstone class. And if I grab a book, I honestly forgot which slot it is, but I think I can just put it in any slot. Does it work? Uh-oh. There's meant to be a redstone door that opens up.
It did. You missed it.
It did. It was this one, I think.
Oh, I missed it. Did I? It's so funny. I think I have a lot of my Minecraft sounds turned off. Can I take out the books?
There you go.
There it is.
You just undid it. You
That
did
one?
it and then undid it.
Oh, I'll put one more. Oh, perfect. Okay, so we got it like a hidden door here that takes you to a secret room. Um, so yeah. Why don't we do you want to get started with building?
Yeah.
Awesome. So let's head outside. And if you fly up for a second, if you look around, you'll see, especially if you head kind of more over here, you'll see we've got lots and lots and lots of flat land to work with. Now, sometimes my students, they like to build their own things, and then sometimes students like to work together with us teachers. So I leave that up to you if you want to work together to build a library or if you want to make your own library. What do you think?
Make my own.
Awesome. Perfect. So you can choose any flat piece of land around here, around the town. We got so many pieces of land. So why don't you start by choosing your spot? Perfect. Awesome. So right here?
Mhm.
All right. Now I'm going to give you a few tips to get started. Because us teachers, we have built a lot on this server, and sometimes it can be a little overwhelming trying to figure out kind of where to start, right, and how big it's supposed to be and what it's supposed to look like. So couple tips for you. The first tip is what is in a library usually? Like what rooms or what functions? Like what's when you think of a library on the inside at least, what do you think?
Books because
Books,
there
right?
are keys.
hmm Books. And
Um,
then where is the librarian usually?
in the middle.
In the middle? Yeah, they got like their own desk or office of some kind, right? And but there's not just books in a library, right? These
Uh,
days, there's something else. Can you think about what that might be?
no.
I'll give you a hint. We're using one right now. Sometimes there can be computers, right? Like they'll have a computer lab or
Oh
an
yeah.
area for computers, right? So, with all of that in mind, usually what us teachers like to do to try to plan out the build is we'll grab some type of a temporary block. We like to use wool, but really, I mean, any block works. So, do you know how to get into your inventory on the computer?
No.
So, if you press the letter E on the keyboard, that will open up your inventory.
Oh, yep, it works.
And then you can either use your scroll wheel to scroll down on the list of blocks, or you can click on the little tabs, the little icons, right? Like there's the wool one, there's the natural blocks, functional blocks, and each tab you click on shows you a different kind of selection of blocks. You can also use, there's the compass in the top right corner, and if you click on it, you can search for items. If you try typing something in, you can find the block a lot faster. So, anyways, but I want you to try to grab one just kind of temporary block, something you're not going to use to make your build out of. So to select the block, you just want to click on it and then you want to move your mouse down into the hotbar. That's that row of 9 squares at the bottom. And then you just kind of click to pick it up and then you click to drop it into one of the squares in your hotbar. Does that make
Okay,
sense?
but I've got one question. I know
Sure.
how to get in, but I don't know how to get out.
All right, that's a good question. So, do you see the escape key, the ESC key on your keyboard? It's usually in the top corner of the keyboard.
Yeah.
Um, so if you press that, that's how you get out of things or out of menus in the on the computer. So,
Okay.
You can also press E again for the inventory specifically, unless you're in the search items.
Okay.
yeah. Awesome. So were you able to find a block just to
Yeah.
use temporarily? Awesome. So then do you know how to get the block in your hand?
Nuh-uh.
Okay. So there's two ways to do that. Are you using a mouse or are you using like a laptop, like a trackpad?
I'm using a mouse and uh my piece with all the buttons. So
Awesome. So then on the mouse, does your mouse have a scroll wheel? That's that kind of
yeah.
that wheel at the top. So yeah, if you each time you move your scroll wheel, like I'm moving a little at a time, it switches what hotbar, that's called the hotbar, those row of squares at the bottom, what hotbar square you're in. You can also use the number keys in your keyboard. Like if you see, for example, I've got the some wood planks right now, but those are in my eighth slot. So if I press the number eight, now the oak planks are in my hand. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Awesome, cool. So, what we like to do, us teachers like to do just to get started is we like to try to build kind of an outline. Like we'll just go along, we'll just kind of do something like this. We'll be like, all right, the wall's going to go this way, and then okay, now it's going to turn, right? Something like that. Um, so why don't you start by trying to make an outline of the shape of your build and how big you want it to be. So do
Do
you know
you
how
know how to
to?
place?
No, I don't.
All right. So it depends on if your mouse is a two-button mouse. So we can find that out really easily. So if you try clicking on the right side of your mouse, there you go. Awesome. So then you have a two-button mouse. Perfect. So that's how you place blocks. And then you use the left side, that's the other side of your mouse, to break blocks. Perfect. Awesome. Good job. So you said you like to play Minecraft on your tablet?
Yeah.
Awesome. How long have you been playing Minecraft for?
Like a year?
A year. Wow. That's awesome. Can I show you something? I've got a tip for you for how to build even faster. So I'm right behind you. So if you look behind you for a sec. So if you're trying to make this wall longer, like say you want it to go in this direction, right? One thing you could do is if you stand in front of the wall like this, and then if you kind of just like I'll place a block, and then if you just use the S key on your keyboard to back up so you can place some blocks, and then when it gets too close to place any more, then you just press the S key to back up, and then you can place some more. Awesome. Good job. And when you play Minecraft on your tablet, do you usually play creative mode or survival mode more?
Creative.
Creative, awesome. Awesome. Looks like you're almost done with the outline. Good job.
I really love to build libraries. Uh, and I was applying to be a builder for a server one time, and I made a library where the door was a giant book. And
Whoa,
that's
that
actually
sounds
what
really
got
cool.
me into the server as the builder.
Nice. That sounds awesome.
Yeah. I think libraries are a great way to think about like imagination and because it the stories can take you anywhere, you know?
Yeah. Trappy, do you have favorite kind of book that you like to read?
Uh, yeah. On my house, I've got like a style of a Wings of Fire.
Whoa, that sounds cool. Are those like action books or adventure or
Like action adventure.
cool. What about you, Miss Lucy? What kind of books do you like to read?
Dystopian sci-fi fantasy.
Wow. Yeah, I remember reading 1984 for the first time when I
I'm
was in
actually reading
school.
that for the first time right now.
Oh, then I won't spoil it. All right, so it looks like you've got the basic outline of your build done, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. So then the next thing that we like to do as teachers is we like to choose something called our block palette. So you remember how back when we were in the example build over there, I was showing you, I kind of placed down these, excuse me, these blocks that we'd use, right? And I was talking about how they're all kind of similar looking blocks, right? They're all different shade, basically different shades of red, right? With different textures on them. So that's what's called the block palette. So if you choose a couple different blocks to work with, then you'll know when you're going to start to try to add details, right? And kind of get into the finer things later on, how to do that. So if you choose your blocks ahead of time, then it's easier to when you're done building kind of like the main structure, right? It's easier to add like cool details and hidden areas and that type of thing. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Awesome. So I see you've got some
Prismarine.
Prismarine. That's an awesome block. Are you going to use that for the floors?
Uh, kind of like more like the pass through it.
Oh, I'm intrigued. Awesome. So you're going to use Prismarine. Are there any other blocks you can think about right now that you might want to use?
I'm searching through my inventory to find other blocks.
Awesome. Perfect.
Um,
Yeah, there's so many to choose from, right? And remember, you can click on any of those tabs, those different icons, like the grass block or the sign, to see even more blocks.
I feel like that's good.
All right. So you've got, oh, that's the stripped warped logs stem, stripped warp stem. Okay, that's right. They call them stems. Awesome. So you've got these two. Do you have, oh, and you've got, awesome. Looks like you got the copper bulb, the oxidized kind. Awesome. Wow. This
And
looks
some
and some stone. Awesome. Okay. Stone too. Perfect. I'll just place these blocks out front here. That way us teachers can easily grab them. Awesome. Do you know how to use it's called pick block in Minecraft?
no.
So try walking up to these, get a little closer so you can actually interact with them. And then I know you already grabbed these, but pretend for a moment like you hadn't already grabbed them. So if you click, your mouse wheel, right?
Yeah.
If you actually look at a block and you click on the wheel, so you don't click on like the actual parts of your mouse that you normally click on, right? But if you just press down on the mouse wheel, then it'll put whatever block you're looking at in your hand. Awesome, good job. So you see how that works?
Yeah.
So if you're looking at another build, or let's just say you're like, I don't know, you really need grass blocks or something, right? Then rather than having to go through the inventory trying to find it, you just look at it and then you just click with the mouse wheel. So it's a really fast way to grab blocks that you see. Perfect. All right. So now that you've got your block palette here, um, why don't you get started with the actual build? Awesome.
Oh, we got a wandering trader coming over.
Oh my goodness. Got a new friend.
In the game, I never liked them.
Yeah, they don't really
They
give you the trades that are that good. I think they kind of rip you off a bit.
Yeah.
they are amazing for if you want to try a super flat challenge where you
Oh,
live
that
in a
makes
super
sense.
flat. That's how you get different saplings than just oak.
Interesting. So do you like to do survival worlds that are super flat?
No, I like watching a YouTuber who's been doing it for over 10 years at this point.
I think I can't remember the name of the YouTuber, but I think I've seen that series before.
Yeah.
Nice. Is it the hardcore one?
No, it's not hardcore.
Oh, interesting. All right, so I see you've got kind of like a bottom layer that's made out of stone. What are you going to do for the layer above that? Are you going to continue with the smooth stone, or are you going to try to use a different block above the stone?
I'll start off with stone, and then for the roof, I'll build out with some slabs of different of like resembling colors.
Nice. Would you like us to help you just to swap out? I mean, obviously, I know you can, but if you want us to help you make it go a little faster, you want us to help you swap out these blocks and put some stone down?
Yes, please.
All right. Well, we'll start on this end then. I think you had. Okay. It's like over here.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. Didn't we have more students sign up for this as well?
We did, but they just aren't showing up for some reason.
Hmm. Interesting.
Yeah, and usually two of our regulars, so I don't know. Maybe the long weekend they didn't account for it.
There you go.
I mean, Trappy, you don't have a long. Do you have a long weekend?
I think so.
Because where we are, it's Memorial Day on Monday.
Hmm.
You know, most schools got out this last week. That's a very long weekend.
I haven't had
Thanks.
one of those in a long time.
Miss Lucy, would you mind taking over for just a minute? I just need to grab some water.
Yeah, for sure.
Awesome. I'll be right back, guys.
I like how you're doing a little frame on the sides. That's always very nice to do.
Thanks.
I always have a hard time telling if it's at the right height.
Me too. Feel like it's
Let me do a quick 75, 75, 77. So these two are one block taller than these two. Here, I can just bring these ones up and they're all the same height. Have you ever used copper bulbs before?
not really.
So something cool about copper bulbs is they're basically a light bulb that can stay on after just being given one redstone signal, and then they'll turn off at a second one. So if you wanted to use that in your build as like a light source or to add some variation, that is something you could do too.
Ooh, awesome. So if you put like a redstone block here, they'll turn on. Awesome.
And then it'll stay on even without the redstone block. And if you want to turn it off, grab the redstone. You just put one down again and it'll turn off.
Nice. That's cool, right, Trappy?
Yeah.
All right, so it looks like you're gonna have a row of stone going across, so should we help you with the stone part?
Yeah, please.
All right.
I've been playing a lot of Bedrock recently, and I don't know why, but it increases to be really fast placing blocks on Bedrock, and it doesn't on Java. So I keep losing
Oh.
my place.
Huh. I've never played Bedrock. I started out in Minecraft back in like 2011 with the Pocket Edition. So the pre Bedrock.
Yeah.
And I haven't really played on the phone or the tablet or anything like that since I was oh maybe about Trappy's age.
My sister plays a lot on Bedrock, so we play together on it.
Oh, that's awesome.
I played Bedrock too.
Nice. Do you play? I know one of my students, he really likes the mini games that you can find on Bedrock. Do you play like in the marketplace, I think? I don't really quite know how it works, but do you play any of the mini games on Bedrock?
No, but sometimes I play on the like game servers.
Well, interesting. I know the big one when I was your age was called Mineplex, and then they shut down.
They
Uh,
are actually working on reopening.
oh, interesting.
Correct.
Huh.
Yeah.
Right now I'm gonna build like where the librarian's gonna go.
One of the things I was actually thinking about for the librarian is I don't know if you've ever heard of this, Mr. Josh, but when
Oh.
there's a honey block and then there's blocks next to it,
Mhm.
you can't jump up.
Yeah, you can.
Ah, so you can trap them. Nice.
Yeah, to make it look
Do it
like
in my
they're still
survival.
alive.
He doesn't have to be frozen there.
Unlike that one, which looks like he's
He's just
dead.
staring blankly into space. Not a single thought going through his head.
That librarian reminded me I didn't have up-to-date mods for my Fresh Animations resource pack because
Oh.
without the mods, there's just no eyes
You
on the
just
villagers.
saw the silence
Yeah.
in his mind. You going through the inventory, Trappy?
Yeah, I'm getting some birch slabs.
I know it's very different than the Bedrock edition. I can never find anything when switching between versions.
Oh, that's a good idea. You gonna use the end rods kind of like a railing, maybe like bars to keep them from. Cool.
Nah, I feel like that's too high.
You could do carpets on top.
Well, that's a good point. Yeah.
Or you
And
put,
then if you don't want anything right here, you put down string. Where is string?
or you could put bottom slabs in the middle, and the librarian will be up a half block higher.
Here, Trappy. Here, I should.
I think Miss Lucy's trying to show you something, Trappy.
Yeah, I'm looking.
So you can put down string and it's barely visible, and then you can have carpet down too, and that's
Yeah.
not as high as a slab.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, they added different kinds of chickens. I'm like, why is there different kinds of eggs now?
Yeah, I'm hoping they actually go through and because I know the last update was kind of like a how do I word it? Like a I don't even want to say like a light version of the old biome votes because they didn't. I guess they added maybe one or two things that they mentioned, but I wish because I know they said eventually we'll get around to doing it. The losers of the biome
Mhm.
votes. I'm really hoping that they eventually implement the stuff for the deserts and the mesas, like the tumbleweeds and the
Yeah.
vultures and the termites.
I don't know if I want termites, but I've seen some mods that add those in, and it's terrifying.
What the- How the heck did I just put that on my oven?
Oh, if you press
Oh,
the letter F on your keyboard, it switches what hand it's in.
and in Java Edition, you can put anything in your offhand, not just shields.
Yeah, unlike in Bedrock, where you can only put totems of undying,
Oh,
shields, and certain items.
interesting. I know they've been working slowly, bit by bit, to start to add more of a parity between Bedrock and Java. Like I know in the next update that they're going to be releasing, I forgot if it was June or July. I think it's June. I think we're only yeah, it's in June they said. So we're only a couple weeks out. They're adding super flat, like you can customize your super flat world like in Java edition.
Do you guys know about the Pale Forest update?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a fun one.
The
I
creaking.
have been killed by creaking many times.
I know one way to have them not kill you. Look at them.
All right,
Well,
right.
I was doing a server event on the server I play on where we had to go through a maze that was filled with them. So it was kind of hard to look at one and not get killed by a different one.
Okay, yeah, I understand you.
See, I was very silly when so my friends and I we had a survival server that was going. We had a Minecraft realm that was going for quite a while. And then the update came out. So I had to travel really, really far to try to find a pale forest. Like it took me a really long time. I think I was like 25,000 blocks away, maybe something like that. And I finally found one but I forgot to bring torches with me. It was nighttime. So the issue for me wasn't necessarily the creakings, it was the combination of the creakings and the fact that any old mob can spawn in there. So I was being chased by like a creeper or a skeleton while the creaking was out, and I was trying to look at it, and so that was fun. If only I had just brought torches, then it would have been really easy.
That's
I
fine.
think it would have been nice if they did it like they did the Deep Dark, where no mobs can spawn except for the warden is the only thing that can spawn in the Deep Dark.
Yeah, I think it would be really nice if they took some of the community suggestions for that biome, like adding fog, or I think someone had suggested like a pale pumpkin. Just the differences in real life pumpkins, it can be different colors.
Did you hear some group use the fact that they creaking only move when you're not looking at them to create an eye tracker in game by using a large number of them? I forget its exact details.
Wow. I hadn't heard about that. That sounds really cool. Must have taken them a long time.
Yeah, there's some crazy stuff with Minecraft. I do have to say the resin is a bit bright for me. Like, it's just a little bit too bright.
Yeah. I hope they continue to slowly start to add more pastel colors to Minecraft. That would be really nice.
I
That's
do
kind of
have to
something.
say hold on, the just normal, like you get the resin clump, you can put it in trees. And one of the YouTubers I watch made an orange tree grove by putting resin
Oh,
on the leaves.
that's smart. That's cool. Yeah. I'm just waiting for the day when they finally add slabs, stairs, and walls to the concrete and the terracotta blocks. Then that would be amazing. Because
Yeah,
my
that would be a game changer.
yeah, my friend and I a while back we had Trappy, the city of Venice in Italy. We tried building that in Minecraft, but
Oh,
that's
looks like
really
looks like
colorful.
Zalia might be joining us here.
Oh, we got Zalia. Awesome.
Yeah,
Let
yeah,
me admit.
go for it.
Let's see. Oh, we have two Zalias.
She's duplicating.
Hi.
Hi,
Hello.
hi
Hello.
Zalia.
I'm so sorry.
It's all good.
Feel free to join. I think we were able to add you to the server. Okay, we're building libraries today. We're on our city map. I'm not sure, Zalia, have you seen our city map yet?
No, I actually haven't. I'm excited to join it.
Awesome. Well, we're here with Trappy, who's another student, and Trappy's been building his own library, and we've got this really cool example build I'm excited to show you. So feel free to join. Let me know if you need any help with joining. But I think you should still have the server added, right? Because it's the same server address. So I don't think there's anything
Yeah.
extra you have to do.
Yeah, I think I might. Let me just go grab a cable for my headphone so there isn't an echo.
Yeah, go for it. Uh-oh, was that villager defective?
No, I just spawned the wrong one.
Oh,
I spawned a swamp nitwit
here,
villager
I can
instead of a
fix
librarian.
this.
Oh,
I
this
can
is
fix
a this is a jungle one, I think.
Here, wait, I got you. I'll take him out. Here. There we go. So yeah, Trappy,
I love that.
you're going to continue getting jungle villagers unless we can use a command for you to spawn in a different kind if you want, because we're in a jungle biome, so the villagers that you spawn in with the egg,
What?
those are biome dependent. So because
Yeah,
we're
and
in a
this is the jungle.
I know, but I used the spawn egg once. I spawned 3.
Oops.
You might have triple clicked on accident.
What?
So we can use, there's a command.
But we don't even have Chris here and it's getting chaotic.
Yeah. All right, I can use a command. There's a great website. Hold on.
You can just use it.
What
slash kill.
kind
I'm
of
back.
Librarian.
Hey.
Become
Welcome
a
back.
librarian.
Okay.
He's a
Awesome.
librarian.
Finally.
Oh.
You have to trade with him for him to keep his thing, though. Hold on, let me grab some emeralds.
Meep, meep, meep.
Oh, did you create? I was just gonna get rid of all of the
There you go.
villagers near us. Do we want to do that, or we want to keep these?
I'll relocate them.
Okay.
That way we don't have to get rid of their librarian village.
Okay.
All right, so Zalia, yeah, let me know if you're having any trouble with getting into the server, but I think you should still have it, unless you accidentally deleted it.
Okay, yeah. Hopefully I do.
Wait, how did you get the one from the one boat to the other?
Oh, I just accidentally put down a second boat. They both eventually got on
Oh,
this
okay. So you getting in and rowing had nothing to do with it. It was just
one.
coincidence.
Nah.
Okay. I thought you had a special trick you were using.
I love this new feature where you can
Not
tow
realms,
boats.
multiplayer.
That was a parody from Bedrock, I believe. Because
Oh,
Bedrock has been able to do that for a while now.
nice. All right, Zalia. So do you see our server in your list there?
Is it the travel world?
Yeah.
It might
Yeah,
still
same should be the same
be-
server.
It should
Or
be the
is-
same one.
Or is it the survival?
So Zalia, it'll be whatever one is lit up green. It'll say Playful Digital Learning Server. Whatever one is the bars.
Yeah,
on
it doesn't
the
matter
right,
what the
it'll be
name. It doesn't
green.
matter what you've named it.
They all are.
Okay, so then you can choose any of them.
Yeah.
It should be the same one then.
Yeah, they
It
might
doesn't
all
not-
be the same one.
It says I'm not whitelisted.
Let
Okay,
me
you can
double
fix that.
check the whitelist. What's your hold on, wait 1 second. What's your Minecraft name?
Nacho, the cat 9.
Nacho the Cat 9. Okay.
Yep.
Let me add you. Nacho the Cat 9. Unknown or oh, I've got okay, what am I doing? I did it in the wrong box. Nacho.
Capital N.
Let's see. Did it work? All right. I think it added you. Perfect. So you should be able to join now. Awesome. Welcome. So I'll teleport to you. I'll help you get in. So this is
Hi.
we've been working on it for a while. It's still not done yet, but this is our city map, and it's going to eventually include a lot more in there too. But why don't you follow me into our town hall, which is kind of like our hub in here.
This is like so pretty.
Thank you. So if
Wow.
you head to the very back here, we've got a subway, and the subway takes you to the city. So if you step on, there's some pressure plates in there. If you walk in and you step on them, then you get teleported to the city. So if we fly on out of here, like I said
That's
before, it's a work in progress, but
Wow. That's actually cool.
thank you. So we are
Now I
can-
want to design a building.
Yeah, well, that's what you're going to get to do today. So you head down this street here.
Okay.
This is our library, the example build. I can
Wow.
show you. And this was a build. You remember Miss Michelle? She's been in some of the live streams.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is something that she and I built. If you
She
head
also
inside.
helped do the Polar Express movie.
Yeah.
It was really fun filming that.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun
With
with
you.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome. So we've got the librarian here. We've got, if you look in here, we've got these side rooms that kind of have tables for people to sit at and read
Wow.
books. And you can see we use the end rods to make the lamps, and we got the item frames, which are allow us to have the books on the tables. And we could have even done a invisible item frame. Maybe we might have had that to begin with, and then it updated and might have messed it up. I honestly don't remember, but
This is like very impressive.
thank you. Well, my main contribution was I did a lot of the designing of the exterior. Everything, like 99% of the inside, that's all Miss Michelle. She is an awesome
Wow.
decorator. I'd say I did most of the outside, but she did 99.99999% of the inside. So that's why we're a good team when we build. Awesome. So we've got plenty of flat land around here. Next door we got Trappy and
Yep.
we've got Miss Lucy. They've been working on Trappy's library. Been working on that. And then we've got tons and tons of flat land here. You can choose any empty square, basically, empty block. And I can help you to get started. I've got some tips for you.
Is Beth taken?
It's completely open. Don't worry about it.
Yay.
Yeah, any empty square is all yours.
Okay.
All
I
right.
think I'm gonna make like a park
A park?
if that doesn't already exist.
Well, we have a park, but the goal for today was to try to build your own library. So, would you be okay with building your own library?
Yeah.
All right, awesome. So we've got this empty square here. So I'm going to give you some tips, the same tips I gave to Trappy when he was getting started with his library. So
Yeah.
one thing that us teachers like to do, because we made a lot of buildings on this server, and sometimes it can be hard, a bit overwhelming to get started. So one thing we like to do is we like to grab a temporary block. We like to use wool, but you can really use any block you want. And that's right. I forgot you've built a lot with us. So you've already got the block palette.
Yeah.
Nice. Cool. Let me know when you're done with the block palette and I can show you something.
Yeah. Okay.
Awesome. So do you remember what us teachers like to do next? We done it. Remember when we built the Louvre Museum? At the very beginning of that, before we actually started building the walls, do you remember what we did?
I think we built the grounds.
Kind of. So we used like a temporary block to make an outline of the shape of the building. That way we knew how big we wanted everything, right? Of course, with the Louvre Museum, it was a bit more complicated, right? We had a bunch of smaller buildings and like where everything's going to go, but the same thing really rings true here. So, yeah, whenever you're done with the block palette, awesome. I see you've got like a black and white block palette going. Looks really cool. Awesome. Oh, and you've got some birch stairs too. Whoa.
Okay, I think I'm done.
Nice. So then why don't you grab a temporary block and be whatever block you like to use. We like to use wool, but you can really pick any block.
Yeah, I usually use wool too. But
Nice.
sometimes also like concrete.
Cool. Yeah, well, whatever works for you.
Okay.
You can
gonna
grab that
do-
block.
Yeah.
Awesome. And then, yeah, I just want to get started with the outline. And then I'm going to go check on how Trappy and Miss Lucy are doing over here. Whoa, awesome. Looks like you guys got some furniture going. It's cool. You got some tables. Did you have any questions or need any help, Trappy?
Not so far.
All right, awesome. Well, we're here,
Okay.
so just feel free to ask. So an important thing to keep in mind, Zalia, is that we only have about 30 minutes left, right,
Yeah.
Mr. Art? I think we've got till 4:30.
Yep.
And unlike with the Louvre Museum, at least right now, I'm sure if we really wanted to, I could talk with the other teachers and talk with Dr. Lee, and maybe we could change things. But I think for the time being, this is going to be like a one-time thing, and then we're going to move on and do survival next.
Yeah, that's fine.
So
Well, yeah,
I would.
we do the second Saturdays are survival, and the fourth Saturdays are building. And we're just gonna keep using this server for building. So the intent
Oh,
is to
okay.
just keep. I believe we just keep building on this one.
Oh, okay. So then if
Yeah.
you that's good. So then if you don't finish, it's not the end of the world. You can
Yeah,
come
I
back.
want to like keep on working on it after.
That would be really cool. Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see the Among Us statue in the park. That was
Among Us.
that was built by Diego.
Yeah, David did a
Uh,
great job with that.
Yeah.
I like
Thinking
that with the
about.
helmet. Oh, there's like a house inside of it.
Oh
I
yeah,
see
this is.
that he had the idea from the imposter.
Yeah. Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Tons of imposters.
Yeah, he's got some. I see
Imposters.
he's got some little Among Us player heads on the ground here too. Yeah.
Okay. So I created a block palette for like what the. Whoa, sorry. I created like a block palette for what the different colors of wool would mean, and the actual block palette.
Nice, nice. So then why don't you start with the exterior kind of wool.
Yeah, that's pink.
Nice.
Okay, so I think I might do it facing like so which way do you think I should have it facing?
What if you have it facing towards the park, since people will be coming in and out of the park?
Oh yeah.
Nice. Now, Zolly, I asked Trappy this earlier, and I forgot. I might have asked you this before, but I honestly forgot what you had said. Do you like to play creative mode more or survival mode more?
I like survival a lot, but if it's not multiplayer, I mainly play oh, this is too close. I mainly play like creative.
Nice. Yeah, me too. Trappy, you said you like to play a lot of creative, right?
Yep.
Nice, nice. Do you guys have like a favorite type of build that you like to make on your own? Like I have one student who just really loves building giant dragons. So
Castles.
you like to build castles are cool.
I just like trying to build security houses.
Ooh. Like either right. What am I trying to say? Like a base that you can't break into?
Yeah, like lava moat, security cobwebs, stuff like that.
Cool. My friends and I
Do-
right now, we have a little server going where there's four of us, so we split up into two teams of two. And we've done this before where there's a world border, so you can only travel like 1,000 blocks. And then we have to try to find each other's bases. Right? And so we
So he who
I don't want to say
makes the
how
trickiest
we're
hidden
hiding our base this time, but in case my friends end up tuning into this. But the last time my team we built a sky base, and then the way to get up to the base was there's the bed up there, so we had like a little hidden room
1, 2, 3, 4,
where
5.
you there was lava and a ender chest, and so you would put your stuff in the ender chest, and then you would
Which one is the entrance?
jump in the lava, and then you would die, and then you would spawn back up at the base with all your stuff in the ender chest.
Brown. So, yeah.
Have you
Ooh, got
tried
like
any escape rooms, Trappy?
Trappy, did you hear Mr. Art?
Huh?
I was asking, have you tried any escape rooms?
No.
Oh, well, we have an escape room class, right? Where we make redstone escape rooms.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm definitely not the redstone teacher. I teach some of our building classes and video editing and survival, some other ones, but we have a fantastic group of very enthusiastic redstone teachers who
Redstoners.
yeah, we're masters at
1,
their
2,
at
3, 4,
redstone.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
You using uneven
12,
numbers, using
13,
odd numbers for
14, 13.
your build.
I'm trying to match the park vicinity. So
Ah, cool.
then 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so 1, 2 up, 1, 2 across. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then back and all the way down here till we do the towers. So that is 1, that is 7. Okay. Then
Oh, what did I
1, 2,
use?
1, 2, 1. So then right there is where we start building. Wait, what's happening? Okay.
Would you like some
How do I
help
do
with
it? How do I
you
do
trying to
it?
copy the other side, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I can help you with
Okay.
that. I know that's
That was
usually
1, 2,
the
and
hardest
then
part. So I think you did that right, and then
I'm gonna go onto sidewalk.
that's okay. You can go onto the sidewalk.
Okay.
I think this one segment's a little longer than the other side.
Oh, is it? Let's see.
Oh, maybe not.
Uh,
I'm just eyeballing it. So
You might be right. I think maybe it's like one block longer. Let's see from this is 82 to 70. So that's 12. And then
Or did I do it
from
wrong?
88 to
No, it must. Wait, is it 3,
to
3? Okay.
yeah, from up above it looks okay.
Yeah, it's just yeah, it's supposed to be low oval.
I think the left is the left segment longer.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Now you've gotten
8,
in my head,
9,
Art.
10, 11, 12,
Well,
13.
from up above,
Oh
if you
yeah,
come
it
up
is.
here,
It's 2 blocks longer.
Oh, okay.
Wait, they do.
And then we
Yeah.
want to cut back here, right?
Yeah. So yeah.
And then did that. That's right. Okay. And then you have.
Thank you. What's that? I don't want to drop my wool. Just give me my wool. And then 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Ta-da! Perfect.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Art. I was like,
I'm
I think you're right. Oh, like I have to. How can I prove it though?
I'm kind of going for like a castle vibe on this.
Ooh, yeah, looks really cool. I like the shapes you have at the end, kind of like towers.
Yeah.
You know, I would not be at all surprised if at some point somewhere in Europe maybe someone turned like an old castle into a library. maybe one of the later castles that weren't necessarily so much about defense as just about making a statement.
Okay. So I did that. How
Did
long
you-
is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's 14.
Did you
One.
want to make this the towers? Like, oh, this is going to be different, like a half a semicircle, like a bay window that sticks out.
Yeah, like that.
Cool.
Okay, I hope I still have enough room.
How are things going over here?
I think I'm actually gonna have to cut this back one.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Trappy?
I just had an idea.
What's your idea?
So I'm gonna build I'm gonna try to build like an orb, and on each side I put a sign saying library.
What was the first part? You're going to try to build a what?
An orb.
An orb. Ooh, that sounds cool.
Okay. 1, 2. And then, yeah.
Just a
And-
reminder, we have 20
Yeah.
minutes left, guys. 20 minutes.
Now, for the orb, are you doing it outside or inside?
Outside.
Or no, I don't have to cut back one. Okay. 1, 2. Wait, what?
Are you trying
Would
to
you
get
like some help?
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing.
So what shape are you trying to make there? Are you trying to make
I'm trying to
another
make another tower.
another like the corner towers, like the ones you have on the front?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. So that part's correct, and then you just go out. Oh, I think you had it right to begin with. Okay, now I see what you did. So then now you go out 1, 2, 3, I think. 1, 2. And
Yeah.
it's just 2, and then like that. I think, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh no, wait, it's not quite as. Is it the same?
Looks the same. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the same. Just optical illusion.
Ever since you pointed out it was an even hard now, I'm like.
Yeah, if you just count, if you just
Okay.
count like the long, you know,
Then
like there's
from
3
right there, I
going
have
in each
to
direction on each corner, on each side.
do that.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Bam, bam. Okay, and there's that 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
The llama noises are getting me.
1, 2. Okay.
So do you want to do the same thing on this back wall that you did on the front wall, basically?
Yeah, just not with the entry point.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay, I think that
So-
was 13, right?
Yeah, and I think this is
5, 6,
the
7,
this is the
8,
middle
9, 10,
part for you,
11, 12, 13.
if I'm not
Okay.
mistaken. Or is this the middle? No, this is the middle. This is surely. Wait, let me double check.
Yeah.
Yes, the
What?
middle. Okay. All right.
Is
Awesome.
that from I think? Yeah.
Yeah. I just put
Okay.
that down for you. That way, when you go to put like a
But
window in here
no.
or a wall or something.
no, that won't work. Or what if? Yeah.
Cool.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's 14.
Wait,
Uh,
but that's if you look on the opposite wall, yeah, it's one block.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Yeah,
10,
no, it's
11, 12.
Zolly. It's I think it's over
Oh yeah. Yeah.
one more block.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I thought it was 14.
Yeah, no worries.
Bam, bam, bam.
Cool.
I need speech therapy. Okay, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Double checking, yeah. And then how does I go out? Yeah, I go out.
Let
Bam,
me
bam,
just
bam,
double
bam,
check
bam.
that we're- yeah.
I think. Is that right? Is that?
I think you do it the other way because it's going in rather than out. So I think this block would go here. Yeah. And
Oh yeah,
then
so
now you
so
start to
I
build
did
the
the
circle.
other one wrong. Okay. Wait, right?
No,
Uh-oh.
you did that one. You did that one right. I'm so confused. Hold on, wait. Okay, I see what happened. So Zolly, if you come over here, that one was right to begin with. If you look over here, I think what happens is it goes in like this, and then right, yeah,
Huh? Okay,
yeah.
so do we have
According to the
uh,
one that's across from it.
okay, so how do we do this then? Huh?
I don't think you can
You
fix this one because in order to
Uh-oh.
fix it, you'd have to shift this entire back wall.
Is it off by a block? I thought we
She
had
made
all
it
lined up.
asymmetric. She made the little shape arrow shape pointing in the same direction instead of pointing towards back towards the other one.
So
So if you come above where I'm at,
yeah,
you
no,
can
I see what you're
see
talking about.
they're both pointing to the right instead of one pointing to the left. But if she fixes it, then her wall that extends off of that is going to be off. So she's going to have to move that whole thing back.
Okay. So I mean, it's
I
just
think it's
one
okay.
section, right?
Yeah.
One section.
Just
yeah, you know,
make
yeah,
it a challenge for people to figure out what's
Yeah.
not properly symmetrical about this.
Well, you know, let's just do it like how I did the other one. Maybe.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, because I want the towers to be even.
Okay.
I mean, if you really want to fix it, then commands are your best bet.
That's true.
Um,
1, 2. Is it? Yeah, that's right. I'm guessing myself.
oh no, you did. Okay, yeah.
2, 3.
Perfect.
Okay. And then how is this one? Is this? Blah, blah, blah. Oh, is that? Okay, is that 1, 2,
Is it
1?
off of this one? I'm so
Okay.
confused. Or no, it's the other way. Hold
Wait,
on,
wait,
now I
wait,
messed
wait.
this up.
How do
Trappy, do you plan to put some books in your library here before we run out of time?
yeah, just I need to finish the outline.
Trappy, did you hear Mr. R?
He answered,
Wait,
yeah.
Oh, sorry. I made my
I'm
headphones
finishing off the walls.
I'm confused on who people are talking to. Okay.
I'm going to do this setup.
How is it? Oh, right there. Right? No, that's not right. No, because then right? No, don't, no.
You're doing it right? No, yeah, that's the right spot. Or no, that's the right. Okay, yeah.
That's wrong. Okay. How long is this? My brain is farting. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Huh?
You could use F3
Okay,
to use the coordinates instead.
Uh,
That's a good point. You can use F3.
Or like Mr. Joshua and I like to do, you could put some temporary blocks here and just like every other one or something, and then count. It makes it easier to count them.
That's true, yeah.
how do you like? How do you turn that thing on where like you know how it kind of selects the block? How do you turn that on? But like how it's a little like more
Select the
like
pick block? Are you talking about the pick
kind
block?
and no no like so you know how if you look down at blocks, there's like kind of like an outline on it.
An outline on it. Yeah, like
I know there's a settings
thi-
where you can make that like brighter.
is it this one?
Is it?
No,
Is
that's
it
hitboxes. F3C.
music and sounds?
The-
No, that's not. Is that controls?
I don't know. Is there a way to do that? I'm not familiar.
Yeah, there is.
I would think it's a
Accessibility?
resource pack. I don't have any idea how to do it on.
Uh, high contrast. High contrast.
Okay.
I turned on
No,
high
no,
contrast
no,
and
no.
it didn't work.
Yeah, that's no.
How about like this?
Ooh. High
Text
contrast
slash
block
text.
outlines is at the very bottom of the accessibility, and it definitely makes it brighter.
Yeah, that's
Holy
what I was
moly,
trying
that
to
is
find.
brighter.
That's
Oh
that's
yeah.
13.
I have bad eyes. I have astigmatism. I hate astigmatism. Oh,
This
somebody
is
finished it for me.
14.
Eh, eh, me,
Oops.
me,
What?
me,
Oh, I gotta
me,
change it.
me, me.
Okay, Zolly, I think I finally got the windows lined up. Hopefully I did it right. Let
Okay,
me see.
hopefully.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll get rid of my
Oh, these bookshelves are getting really
Yeah,
high.
I think so.
Is
I'm
there going to
hoping.
be a way for people to actually get to the higher books?
Ladders.
Ooh, ladders. That's a good idea.
Losers. Wow. Oh wow, this is
We have
cool.
about 10 more minutes left, by the way.
Bravo.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
10 minutes. So Zenzalia, do you want to get started on
interesting.
maybe your front
So,
wall?
Lucy, is there a way to move the ladders?
Potentially,
Currently, but you can make it look like there's a way by adding
I'm
a
still.
chain.
I'm
Yeah,
just
there's a
trying to-
command.
My brain is
Would you like some help,
dead
Zalia?
right now, so I think I've got to try like do the outline of it inside now.
Sure, go for it. I'm gonna check and see how they're doing over here.
Wait.
You could fill this library in really fast by making it filled with water, making an underwater library.
I have a very weird
Okay.
idea.
Okay.
I have to do it this way.
I tend
Hey,
to start
what
on
was
my
the idea?
exterior first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's good.
Ah,
Yeah, grindstone.
Does it? Okay. I don't care.
idea was just
I
I
using
can get
gloves.
rid of it really fast, but then you can like make it look like it can move along a wire.
There you go.
That looks really cool.
I am not good at math.
Would you like some help?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. 1, 2, 3. But.
So Zalia, are you trying to
1,
make them the
2,
same?
3,
Hold on, wait
4,
1 second.
5, 6. Okay.
Zalia,
Yeah.
are you
yeah.
trying to make them the same height?
Yes.
So do me a favor, press the F3 key on your keyboard. Do you see how it shows all those numbers?
Yeah.
Did you press F3 so you can see all that stuff?
Yeah.
So you see on the left-hand side of the screen, do you know how coordinates work? So it says X, Y, Z, and then there's like a number slash a number slash a number.
I'm not very good at them, but yeah,
So do you see
partially.
those three numbers? There's like a number slash a number slash a number. Do you see those?
Yeah.
Okay, so the second number, that's your y coordinate, that's your height. So check this out. If you try standing on top of that pillar,
7900000.
so you only need to worry about, you don't need to worry about the things that are after the decimal point. So right now we're standing on block 79 is our y. So now try standing on the that one. And is that all?
79.
Yeah.
Awesome.
If you look at the one
Okay, I
under
got it.
XYZ,
I got it.
that makes your life a little easier because it gets rid of the decimals.
Oh, cool. Huh. Neat. I hadn't noticed that before.
Which is very helpful when you're on
I
negative
don't know
numbers
what the
because
heck
then
I'm
you're,
doing.
sometimes you're negative numbers and you're part way between them. It's unclear.
Right, right.
Yeah.
So Zalia, did you remember because we accidentally messed up the arrow thing over here? Did you want to have this be on the inside, just like that one over there? Because right now this is like the exterior wall. Or is it supposed to be the exterior wall? I'm not sure what you
I don't know. I'm just. I'm. Wait, I break that down. I'm just gonna roll with it.
Yeah, no worries.
I'm just gonna.
How's it going, Trappy?
Bam.
All right, guys,
Why
5
is
minutes
there
left.
a cow right here? Why?
5 minutes left.
Why can't I walk through the cow? What? I can walk through the cow. What are you doing?
He's animal control. He's removing the animals.
Now there's no more distraction.
Oh, little problem. Something happened to your lead.
I'll fix that here. My bad. Oh no, get in the boat. Get in the boat. In the boat.
Nope.
Inside.
But no, stay in the boat. Stay.
Now it's feeling a little more like a Chris was here.
All right, now if I did this, there we go.
Okay.
Now he's out of your build.
Thank you, animal control.
Hey, no worries. It's what I do. That's my official job at PDL, animal control. Oops. That's not good. All right. You can, yeah, all right.
Yeah.
So Zalia, we've only got 3 minutes left. So what part would you like to work on?
I'm gonna try to work on the entrance.
Entrance? Awesome.
Because that's probably gonna be like the main attraction, obviously.
Mhm.
Okay.
So Trappy, what block were you thinking about using for your roof? Because Miss Lucy and I can use a special command called the fill command that will allow us to place blocks instantly. So if you'd like us
I'm
to,
not
we can
up.
help. I can fix that.
I was thinking of using crying obsidian.
Ooh, cool.
So, can you do the command, please?
So can you first show us where you want them? So do you want them like down here, or do you want them like resting on top like that? So how is the roof going to look? Is the roof going to be down here?
Yeah,
Or is the
down
roof
there.
Oh, down there. Oops. Okay. Yeah, all right. We can do that for you here.
Okay. Gonna do a slab right there, and then a fence, maybe. Or
Ta-da. Magic.
Curious if the particles come all the way down. They do.
That's
Oh.
awesome.
Oh, that's a really cool effect.
And if you'd like us to as well, Trappy, we can swap out just the grass blocks for something else. If you want to keep your paths here, but you want like to replace the grass with a different block for the floor.
Yeah, you can replace the grass blocks with blocks of diamond, please.
All right, let me just double check. I'm gonna do a little test outside because I always forget the order of this, and I don't want to accidentally destroy your build. So let me do a quick little test out here. Make sure I get the order right.
Is this world backed up?
Yeah, no, we're good, but I just
Okay.
want to.
That's
Actually,
a question you
Let me go
should
ahead and
always
make
ask.
a recent backup.
Okay. I'm not
Okay,
gonna. I'm not.
we have
I'm
a fresh
doing it in a
backup.
controlled environment out here. I just always forget the order. Was this light blue wool, right? Light blue wool. Replace air. Okay, so it's the other way around. So it's air replace like
I think
blue.
I think the last argument is what you're replacing, right?
Huh?
Yes, yeah. So then let me do that inside now that I know I'm not gonna destroy their build. Yeah. Okay. So from there to
Knit.
there.
I just write net when I am looking for anything from the nether, like netherite or something.
Diamond block replace grass block.
Yeah.
Ta-da!
Oh, it worked! It worked!
Yay!
Nice.
Okay.
All right, we're out of time.
All
Do
right,
we
so I
wanna-
think it's time for us to wrap things up. Would you like me to do the outro?
Yeah, why don't we meet everyone up somewhere?
Oh yeah.
Maybe like the town hall?
We've got this library right here. Maybe I can, if I teleport everyone over. Let's see. There we go. All right, thank you everyone for watching. As a reminder, we hold these free live stream events on the second and fourth Saturdays of the month. You can sign up through our website, pdlpdl.com. This was a building stream, and our next stream is going to be on, let's see if I can pull this up,
Somebody wants to join the outro.
Saturday the 7th, and we are going to be in our survival server working on our SMP class. So thank you guys for joining, Trappy and Zalia. It was a lot of fun. I hope you guys had a lot of fun. And yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Bye,
Thank you,
everyone.
everyone.
Be the 14th. Hold on.
What's that?
Would it be the 14th, not the 7th?
Yes,
Thank you.
second Saturday.
Yes, the 14th.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, and you can see the
14th.
calendar on our website.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right.
And also sign ups are also on the website.
Yes.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you. All right.
Thank you
Bye,
for joining.
everyone.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah.